What's going on, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just sitting in the boat. It's fall time. Leaves are starting to change colors, cooler nights, and finished temperature is about to start dropping as well. So you know what that means. It's jerk bait time. I'm just in the boat changing hooks, looking over my jerk bait box, taking jerk baits from one box, moving them to another one. uh, Trying to figure out which ones that I'm gonna use this coming up weekend. Temperature's supposed to be in the high 70s. Baits, fish should start schooling heavily, and the bass will be short to follow right behind them, feeding to get fat for the winter time. So what I like to do during this time of the year, of course, live scope and jerk bait. Uh, I'm using the Mega Bass Vision Juniors Plus One, also the Mega Bass Juniors, and the Pointer SPs, 100s or the 7/8 model. What I like to do, I like to have two rods on the deck, one for the deeper diving jerk baits and one for the shallow running jerk baits. What I do when I pull up to a point or to a spot or to a brush pile or school of fish, I'll start off with one color. This right here is the Table Rock Special. I will start off with one color. Depending on that reaction that I get, I will then rotate 4 or 5 other colors of jerk baits. What I like to use when I'm rotating jerk baits, I use snap swivels. This small lock-in snap swivel, I will use that one, or I will use the twist lock snap swivel. All right, that allows me to change baits in a split second. What I mean when I'm talking about the reaction of the fish, depending on which jerk bait I start with, pulling up to a spot. If I'm throwing the Table Rock Special and I don't get any followers, or they don't even look at the bait, I then switch to a French pearl or white colored jerk bait. All right. If I don't get no followers, or they coming to look but not eat, or I didn't caught fish with a certain color and they stop eating that color, I would then switch or rotate to a Sexy Shad, and also would put a Pro Blue in the mix up. All right, main thing you want to do when you jerk bait fishing, you always want to keep the bait above the fish, because they feeding up on these shad balls. The Mega Bass Vision 110 Plus One Juniors, they dive a little deep, but if that Plus One Junior is too deep for that water column that those fish are suspended in, I will go with the Junior. All right, that dives a little bit more shallower. All right, with the two rods, I will have one again for the deep one and one for the shallow one. That way I can always have a shallow running on the deck and also a deep one on the deck. Again, on the both rods, I will use some type of swivel. That way I can change that bait very quickly. I have several different colors. I got some for clear water with translucent colors. I got some for stain to dirty water that has bright colors, or chartreuse colors, or some type of bronze or shiny color for the dirty water. Also have colors for the sun being out, silver, shiny baits for those days that the sun is up. I like to throw something that sparkles, or something that's silver, that reflects the light with the sun to help attract fish. All right. What I've learned over the years, fish will come up 10 to 15 feet from below that bait to come up to and expect that bait, or to just curiosity, just to see what it is. And if it gets too tough and the fishes don't want to bite the Plus One Junior or the regular Junior, they want a smaller profile, again, I'll go with the Pointer SP 7/8. All right, I like to imitate the forage of that lake. If the shads are small, gizzard shads. I like to throw something white that resembles that bait, like so. And also we'll throw a natural minnow colored bait as well. If the minnows are getting big in that lake that you're fishing, you want to throw you a 110 plus 1 to get deeper in that clear water for those natural colors. Again, this is the fall time. Baits are starting to be pushed back in the pockets and fish are feeding up. It is a good time to tie on a jerkbait, whether it's deep running or shallow running jerkbait. Start with imitating the bait fish in your lake, live scope, or hit some points or follow some schooling fish, and use this technique during this time of the year to put a good limit in the boat. Thank you for following the channel. Like and subscribe. And if you got any questions when it comes to jerkbait fishing, setting up your sonars, or reading your graph, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section and I will get back with you. Thank you.